Hi, I'm Bill Heiden. The Leadership Continuum is a book that lays out a new paradigm for developing effective leadership skills. After 30 years of leading leaders across the globe, I joined with two experts who shared my passion for the subject. Kathleen Swody and Teresa Hoffman have both spent their respective careers focused on leadership assessment and coaching. Working together, we talked about our collective experience observing and coaching leaders, and we finalized a list of 7 key facets of leadership. But importantly, this isn't just a list of key aspects of leadership. We believe that a leader's success is actually a function of his or her ability to vary their approach, to move across the continuum of those 7 facets of leadership in order to have maximum impact. Let me give you a quick example of what I'm talking about. In terms of rigidity in approach, most great leaders are highly principled and are firm on issues, right? For example, having a zero tolerance for certain behaviors where, if observed, the employee is immediately terminated. But interestingly, great leaders also have the ability to approach some situations differently, coming at things with a more flexible, adaptive approach. We're living through an especially interesting time where some historical ways are being appropriately challenged, and leaders need to sense when the situation calls for a more adaptive approach. This is a good example of a facet of leadership where leaders need to flex across the rigidity continuum, sometimes being inflexible and other times approaching an issue with a more adaptive mindset. Our book helps leaders, both very experienced and aspiring leaders, learn specifically when to move to one side or the other of the continuum. Our book also helps people understand their own personal bias towards one side or the other, which can be a natural strength for a leader, but they've also got to learn how to move to the potentially less natural approach when the situation calls for it. All with the end goal of helping leaders continue to develop and become more effective at leading people. I recently asked a young person to have a read through the book and give me their feedback. I was so pleased when they told me that the book had helped them understand that they have more leadership potential than they had originally thought, that this book opened their eyes to see that some of their natural traits were actually leadership strengths in certain situations, and what they really needed to do was to learn some of the alternative approaches and when to employ them. They needed to learn how to flex across the leadership continuum. The writing journey with my two co-authors, Kathleen and Teresa, is complete. And now, I hope that many people have the opportunity to read the book, taking a few more steps on their development journey to maximize their own personal leadership effectiveness. I hope you enjoy the book, practice and use the leadership learnings, and please let us know how you use the book's insights in your own professional situations. We look forward to hearing from you.